It's 6:38. It's also officially the time of the year for those cozy sweaters, the warm soup, and of course you can't forget the apple cider.
It sounds so good right now. And what better place than to get a variety of cider than Northern Michigan for kids as well as adults. 7 and 4's Holly Baker joins us live this morning to give us an inside look at how some hard ciders are brewed.
Hey Holly, good morning.
Happy first day of fall, Brendan and Melissa. I'm back at Tandem Ciders in Suttons Bay with Dan Young. He's the one in the know as far as hard apple ciders go. And Dan, you actually do a little bit of growing of apples right here at Tandem Ciders.
Yes, a couple of years ago we put in a small orchard with 12 different varieties of apples that are kind of different from the typical eating apples that we have here in northern Michigan. They're grown specifically for hard cider.
Which is excellent, because that's what you need them for.
Exactly.
So we're in the tasting room, which is a very beautiful little room here. And here are some of the apples. Now this one is quite different to this apple, I would say.
Yes. Yeah, we have this is a Nehu. It's a French bittersweet variety. And these apples are kind of different. Instead of having sweetness, they often have a lot of bitterness and acidity, which carries through into the final cider and gives it a little more complexity. We also have the Matthias, which is a
monster apple.
Yeah, this one turned out to be really big. And this is a classic French cider apple. There's actually a couple of chapters in my cider books written just about this apple, about how great it is. So
you can fill chapters worth.
Yes, yeah, believe it or not. And this is a Somerset Red Streak, which is a apple from England, originated probably in the 1700s. It's a classic cider apple in England.
And these are some of your popular ciders here. This one's called Sweetheart, and this one is Smackintosh, which,
Yes.
you know, a lot of people remember this one. And why do you think these ones are so popular?
I think they're popular because they're a little bit sweeter, and with that sweetness, you get a lot of the apple flavor coming out. And the Smackintosh, which is mostly Macintosh apple, obviously, and I think that Macintosh is just a really familiar apple for people here in northern Michigan. It's just like a taste of fall when you snap into that Macintosh, and that carries through into the cider.
And of course, we want that taste of fall, especially today, which is the first day of fall. And a lot of people, maybe, you know, they're new to hard apple ciders, maybe they've been drinking beer or wine or just regular apple cider. So if they were new to it, how would you get them started?
I think we would just start with the tasting of some different ciders. Usually we start off, similar to wine, we start off with the drier ciders and work our way to the sweeter ciders. And it just gives you a little bit of an indication of, the flavors that are available and just also what you like as a consumer. I mean, some people prefer drier, some people prefer sweeter.
Right, so you got to find exactly what works for you. Thank you so much. Dan Young, the owner of Tandem Ciders here in Suttons Bay on the Leelanau Peninsula. And of course, you can always spot it easily by the big building with the bicycle built for two right on front. Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. We're live in Suttons Bay. I'm Holly Baker, 7 and 4 News.